video does double duty because not only am I going to show you my process for making this fun, happy summer spread, I'm also going to tell you 5 different ways to get yourself out of a creative rut. Hi there, it's Kara from the Hooting Pirate and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you want a pretty planner that also keeps you organized, make sure that you stay tuned and make sure you don't forget to subscribe because that's what I'm all about here on my channel. So this video is part of a series. It's a series about motivation and productivity, and I've got one more video coming to you next week, but I do have a link with all the other videos in this series. So I will link that to you at the end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned so you can keep watching and really learn all kinds of things to keep you motivated and productive. So let's get on to the list of 5 different ways for you to get out of a rut and get motivated. I'm going to be talking specifically about a planner rut or a creative rut, but you can use these tips for any situation in life. Just adapt the tips that I'm going to give you for your present situation. Okay, so let's get into the list. So the first one is to do a new craft. If you're stuck in like a planner rut or a crafting rut, try a different type of project. Try knitting or sewing. Try something that maybe you used to do but you haven't done in a long time, maybe cross stitch, or maybe you like to write. Use your creativity in a way that you don't use every day now. Change it up and do something different. And doing something new that's out of the ordinary or something like that you haven't done in a while often will trigger the motivation that's been sort of, it's almost as if you're bored of what you're doing, and your brain, your creativity is just like, oh, I'm not having any more of this. Do something else for once. So that usually helps me to get out of a rut. Okay, number 2. Go outside. Just go for a walk or sit under a tree and read a book or listen to a podcast. Just get outside. There's something about nature. We connect to it and we just sort of, it's different than being inside. If it's cold, bundle up. Just go out for 10 minutes. Just run around the block. Keep yourself warm. But if you go outside and connect a bit with nature, more often than not, you'll come back refreshed, and not only your body and your mind, but your creativity as well. Number 3, give yourself a challenge. Now, whether you find a challenge online and you join a group, or it's a challenge that you are giving yourself specifically, it doesn't matter. What matters is you challenge yourself to do something. Maybe it's for a whole week or a month or even just a couple hours. But just do something. It could be a type of spread. You could copy someone else's. Just do something different, and you know what the end is. You know what the challenge is. So do something and make it something a bit different than what you're used to sort of motivate you and spark that creativity. Number 4, just put it away. Put your planner away, or if you need your planner to plan, of course, put maybe just the stickers away. Plan in pencil for a week. See how that goes. Maybe it's just overwhelming or you're always doing the same thing. If you just put it away, and it's like kids, when you put some of their toys away and then you bring them back out, it's like they have brand new toys. So it's almost the same thing, but for adults. So put your stuff away, use the bare minimum, and then see if when you take it back out next week to plan that it doesn't change up. Now, this last one is probably my favorite and maybe the most important. I want you to just play, to simply open your planner, grab your favorite supplies, or maybe those ones in the back of the drawer that you've been hoarding for a special day, and use those. Don't think about the post you're going to make on Instagram. I find with social media these days is that we want to make it so that we impress other people. But I want you to make a planner spread just for you. I want you to find your favorite products, and I just want you to have fun. Think of it as a journey, and I want you to enjoy the actual craft, the actual making of the spread. I don't want you to think about who's going to like it on Facebook and how many likes it's going to get on Instagram. I just want you to have fun while you're making it. And if it turns out ugly, that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's only going to be for a week and then it's over. And if it turns out fabulous, then you can post it to Instagram. But don't make this page for anyone else but you. And that's what I'm doing in this spread. I absolutely adore these fantastic fun colors from Simple Stories, and I just said I'm just gonna put as many of these on here as I can, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. And that's exactly what I did. I wasn't necessarily in a rut, but I enjoy the process almost every time I have to make a page. It's really rare that I'm fighting it or doing something that I don't enjoy. So if you make your hobby, your planner time fun, and it's not an obligation, and you're not thinking of who's going to be watching it, who's going to be looking at it on Instagram, if you're just thinking about, well, where do I want to put this sticker? Oh, this one's fun, then it just makes the process that much easier and so much more fun. And I find when I'm enjoying the process, then I usually end up with a project, an end project that I'm proud of and I really, really like. So there's a bonus for that. There's a bonus for that too. When you enjoy the process, you usually end up making something that you're proud of and you like better than if you're fighting it and pushing it, and it was a struggle to get out. So number 5 was definitely my favorite tip. Let me know in the comments below which one you like best. And I'm going to link up above here in the cards a link to the series so that you can watch the entire playlist so you can be more productive and more motivated to get going. Okay, next week is the very last video in this series, and I'm going to be sharing 5 videos here on YouTube that I really enjoy, and I think that they're super motivating, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it, and hit that little bell because then you'll get a notification when it goes live. Have a fantastic day, and happy planning!